Hello and welcome to Just a Conversation or Jack. I'm your host, Montrell. Today's episode is all about moving from awareness to action. We'll explore how fear, especially the fear of change, can hold us back and how to overcome it. Together, we'll discuss building confidence, setting boundaries, and taking steps to live authentically. If you've been feeling stuck or hesitant to move forward, then this episode is for you. Let's dive in. Let's talk about the root of fear. The fear of change can feel overwhelming. It feels overwhelming because it challenges what feels safe, stable, or predictable. Even when we know change is necessary, it's human nature to cling to what we know because it gives us a sense of control. But here's the thing, the truth is, control is an illusion. I want you to hold that thought for a moment. We think we have control, but we don't. Because at any given time, someone else can change their mind, their heart, or their beliefs, disrupting what we thought we had control over. A prime example of this is love. We have no control over love. Love is so pure. It can only be felt, not controlled. We love who and what we love. We can't dictate it. The illusion comes when we think we can put it off, cover it up, or pretend that it doesn't exist. The reality is we have no control over love or much else in life. Letting go of that illusion can open the door to understanding and help us face the fears we've been avoiding. Fear, it often whispers, what if I fail? What if I lose this person, place, or thing? What if things get even worse? These questions can paralyze us. But what if we reframe them? Instead of asking, what if I fail? Try asking, what if I grow? What if this change brings me closer to the life I'm meant to live? Shifting your perspective can be a powerful first step. So let me ask you, what areas of your life are you clinging to for control? Is it love, work, or something else? Take a moment to reflect on that. Letting go doesn't mean losing everything. It means making space for something new. The need for control is often rooted in fear, fear of the unknown, fear of failure, or even fear of success. Life will always have uncertainties. The key is learning to trust yourself to handle them. While we cannot control external circumstances, we can choose how we respond to them with care and intention. One practice I've found helpful is I'd like to think of it as small acts of surrender. Start by identifying one area of your life where you feel the need to control everything. Maybe it's your career, your relationships, or your daily routine. Then take one small step to release that grip. For example, if you're afraid of delegating tasks at work, try assigning one section of a project to someone and take notice of how it feels to let go even just a little. Surrendering isn't about giving up, it's about giving yourself permission to grow and adapt. Once you've started letting go, the next step is building confidence. Now, confidence isn't about being fearless, it's about acting despite your fears. Think of confidence like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger you get. Here are three simple ways to build your confidence. One, celebrate the small wins. Every step forward matters. Did you set a boundary? Celebrate it. Did you speak up for yourself? Or we celebrating that too? Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small it seems. Number two, affirm your strengths. Write down three things you're proud of or that you're good at. Keep that list somewhere visible. When fear creeps in, remind yourself of your capabilities. Number three, practice courage daily. Confidence grows when we step out of our comfort zone. Start small, try something new, have a difficult conversation, or take a step toward a goal you've been putting off. Each act of courage builds your self trust. Confidence, it isn't about perfection, it's about the progress. Let's talk about setting boundaries and living authentically because this all leads to this. Part of living authentically is setting boundaries to protect your peace and align with your values. Make no mistake, boundaries are a form of self respect and self care. They communicate what you need and deserve. Start by identifying where you've been saying yes when really you mean no. Maybe it's in your relationship or work or even with yourself. Setting boundaries can feel uncomfortable at first, but it's an essential part of growth. Living authentically also means embracing who you truly are, not who the world expects you to be. It's about honoring your journey, your values, and your unique path. When you live authentically, you attract people and opportunities that align with your true self. Ultimately, living authentically is about making choices that reflect your deepest truths, even when it feels challenging. It's a continuous process, but every small step brings you closer to a more fulfilling and aligned life. As we wrap up today's conversation, I want you to remember that growth doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey of courage, grace, and self trust. Once again, I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Just a Conversation. I hope it has inspired you to move from awareness to action by overcoming fear and the illusion of control, to align and build your self confidence, to move you closer to living authentically, one step at a time. I'll leave you with this. True growth begins at the edge of your comfort zone. Trust yourself enough to take the first step, even if it feels uncertain. Until next time, have the audacity to be authentically you. I'm Montrell, and this has been Jack.